Pickaxe.
Join us at patreon.com/castparty for a whole plethora of exclusive goodies. 5-day early access to every Cast Party episode, including Nocturne, ad-free episodes, behind-the-scenes info, exclusive bonus monthly one-shots, access to our community Discord, where our community plays D&D games together, has game nights, and hosts so much more, all for less than the price of a single cup of coffee per month. Aren't convinced? Try out a free trial. 7 days free to check out the content that we offer only exclusively on our Patreon. Patreon.com/castparty. Support your favorite D&D podcast, all while getting some awesome perks. Patreon.com/castparty. See you there, casting crew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast Party. My name is Colin McManus, and I'll be your director for today. I'm joined by the whole crew. Ryan McManus.
Whee! Hi, Ryan McManus, playing Bjorg Jorgensen, the Jewel of Debauchery.
Anna Brisbane.
Lenore Devere, Chaos, very excited to push all the buttons.
Nigel Deacon.
Hi, I'm Nigel, playing Jackal Campman, the Leopard Loner striving for companionship and control.
Vince Perino.
Hi, Vince Perino, playing Tevin Alkin, the big robot that's looking for a fight right now. So ready.
Bang, 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 bang.
What?
Raquel Skellington.
Hi, everybody. I'm Raquel Skellington. I play Poppy, the tender-hearted giant.
And Luis Carrazzo.
Hey everybody, I'm Luis, and I play Santos, the Glavinator.
We are all grouped together again. Let's talk about what happened not just last time, but the last few episodes. Our two different groups in Carmarth explored their new surroundings. Jackal and Santos went into the Odyssey Bar looking for a fight. Traveling through various projections of different planets, they ended up in Silverune, where they went to the Chasm. They fought Battle Royale style, taking out opponents left and right, including a silk-topped guard, before it was just the two of them left in the clash. With some incredible rolls and a bit of coaxing from Santos, Hyde gave way to Jackal to get the final blow on Santos, winning the fight. Meanwhile, up on Silktop, Bjorg, Poppy, Tevin, and Lenore continued to explore the Order of the Chrysalis Compound, specifically the library. They met Tyke, the illiterate kobold who was trying to learn to read. You acquired a schedule from him that Allura dropped, showing that Dominic would be back in town tomorrow to watch the fights with a fresh shipment. Tyke wanted to make himself noticed during the fights so that he could get taken to Dominic's garden for mental training. There also seems to be a large meeting coming soon for the Order of the Chrysalis where all members will be in attendance. You took some time away before a lecture later that night and went to a very comforting spa where Poppy was called into the back and got to exchange a few words with Carmina, who was at the same spa. After gathering back together, you went to the lecture at the compound where Allura was speaking. She spoke about the infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite creatures that are out there, that they all feel, they all love, and they all suffer, that there is infinite suffering in the universe. So what difference does it make to end someone else's suffering, as suffering will never cease across the universe? The only suffering that makes a difference in the end is your own. The crowd cheered, both on Silktop and looking up from the hollows. Allura finished up her talk just as Hyde is crowned the winner of the fight in the chasm below. Now, as the talk comes to an end, you watch as Allura leaves the stage with no closing remarks, no thanking the people for being there. She just leaves the stage. As people around continue to cheer, Tyke is standing on his chair next to you and does a loud whistle with his fingers in his mouth before going back to clapping. This ends at the same time as the cheering does in the chasm where Hyde is currently being crowned the winner of the fight. And so the scene is set. The question is, what will you do next?
What fight?
I could ask you the same question.
We haven't fought yet.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
he's
good
looking.
boys and girls.
Mm-hmm. We've been kind of good.
We did get naked together.
We did.
What?
Don't
We
worry
missed
about
that. Everything's fine.
Sure. Right.
It was a Korean spot.
Normal
It's
group
normal.
activities.
Bjorg instigated it, of course.
It was totally my idea.
actually.
Sure.
So we finish off with we're all just kind of hanging out in this area still after the speech is done.
On the bleachers?
Yeah, bleachers-esque bunch of seating here. There's Tyke next to you. A lot of people are still cheering, even though Allura has left the stage, but some people have finished what they're doing. Looks like they're going back to the barracks for the evening. You see people going back to the library. Some people are just like hanging out here chatting.
I'm gonna whisper to my friends. What a load of bullshit.
Poppy is like slack-jawed. She like turns her head to Lenore, was like, that's the most fucked up self-help speech I've ever heard.
I do not believe I liked what I heard today.
Good.
Are we still pretending this isn't a cult?
This is totally, absolutely a freaking cult, man. Did you hear her?
That's what I figured at this point. I don't think there's any hiding it or pretending it anymore.
No.
I think this might be Scientology.
Oh, God.
Does this mean we must fight them all now? I don't think I could take them all on here.
No. No.
I think they're going to just set you up with somebody. Unsure where, unsure how.
Are you like signed up for that? Or do we need to
I thought we had to
do something?
submit
I
you
believe
for
we
the
just
fight.
walk in.
Ah.
Well,
Okay.
it's tomorrow anyway. We have to wait till the morning.
Yeah, we were told we could just
Yeah.
walk right in.
Right, okay.
And Lenore and I are going to make sure that you're souped up to the gills.
Do I even have stuff that can do that?
Here's the thing, if it's tomorrow morning anyway, we can go back and prep.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I'm not that flexible.
I can make you shoes, Tevin.
I apologize for asking, but if I am to walk in tomorrow, does that mean I am a part of the Scientology? I do not want to be.
No.
No, they have a couple more steps before you become part of a cult, and you have to give them a lot of money first.
Yeah, like that mental training. I think that's the most risky part of all of this.
And luckily, you gave all of your money to Jack.
Is Jack my cult leader then?
Probably.
No, guys. Poppy pats Tevin on the shoulder and is like, no, you're your own man. No cults needed.
Oh, thank you. I was quite worried.
Don't worry. And you got the fight tomorrow. We're all here to support you.
I see. Shall we prepare? Or, Tyke, what do I do?
Let's spar.
There was the training grounds that people were holding some specific routines at if we want to go back and do some target practice. Some little scuffle here and there.
I think Tyke has left by now.
Oh no.
Give you guys like a little wave and then pulled up his big wizard hat and continued onward.
Jew.
That kid's a goner.
He goes right back to the library and all you hear is A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
He stuttered there for a
Alright.
second, Lenore.
Yeah, I was worried.
I'll say as you guys are speaking in this area long enough that you notice that there are people that come here and they start to take this stage down. And it looks like, from what you can tell, is it looks like they're getting ready for something else. Like they're trying to take this down to put something else up in this place or to clear this area. They're even starting to move a bunch of these benches.
I want to look at the schedule real quick and see what Allura's doing after this.
This is the last thing that's on her schedule for the day. It is evening. It is not super late evening, but it is evening. There's stars in the sky. It is past dusk. In the morning, it's mostly prep work before the training ritual.
Well, I guess we're done here. They're trying to take down the whole place.
We should definitely get moving.
Are we staying in the barracks tonight?
No, let's go get somewhere nice to sleep. Why are we going to stay in the barracks for? We should at least get one nice cushy
Well,
rest.
this is free.
Okay. It doesn't matter if it's free. Why can't you guys experience nice things?
Because we don't have money.
Lenore, listen, Poppy, I'm with you. I am always under the assumption that every vacation is centered around how nice the room is.
Honestly, I didn't live enough in my life to ever experience that, but now I would like to, and we have money, so why don't we just get one suite and just crash for the night? If Tevin's gonna fight, we should do so in comfort. Well, prepare in comfort.
Okay.
Little penthouse action for the crew.
I believe all I require is a floor, so if you need less room, please feel free to save some money.
Yeah, he doesn't even sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't sleep either.
Just more time for you all to enjoy the penthouse.
Tevin, you can enjoy the view.
I usually am watching you all, so I enjoy my view every night. Thank you.
Oh,
That was
okay,
creepy and wholesome.
Perfect.
Question mark?
As the four of you go to find a nice penthouse, I want to jump back to the chasm as we see Santos and Jackal get escorted back to what you guys know to be like the green room where a lot of these fighters who you have recently felled are, as well as Preston comes in, bag of gold in each hand. One a lot heavier going towards Jackal and one moderately heavy going towards Santos. And you can see your guys' scoreboard up on the wall of winnings.
Ooh, I will gladly take that.
Oh, thank you, Preston.
Good job for newcomers.
Well, I guess we've been in a way training for this moment for a good little while now. I'm going to look around. I'm looking to locate the Silk Top Guard and Velvet, if they're still in here in the green room.
Velvet definitely is. The guard is also here. And he has taken off his chest mount that helped protect you guys. And he looks like he is not speaking with anyone. His eyes are just going straight for the door. He's grabbing his things. Like, he looks like he's out of here.
I'm going to start to head towards him, and I'll tap Jackal and kind of nod towards the Silk Top Guard. Do we need to talk to him now? Because I think this is our only chance.
I think that's probably a good idea. Preston, are you going to be here for a second?
He like gives a thumbs up as someone's tapping him. Like, he's obviously got a lot of people swarming him with questions and stuff like that.
Perfect. Be right back.
I'm going to let Jackal take the lead, and as you move forward, I will tap you on your shoulder, and I'm going to give you guidance as we approach this dude.
Great. Thank you. And I'm going to jog over, depending on how quickly he's moving, and I try and tap him on the arm as I get in front of him, like, hey, great fighting out there, man. No hard feelings, right? That was a good fight.
He is this dwarven man, as you remember. He's still got the helmet on. His visor is still down. He's got this big warhammer in his hand, now dragging at his side. He takes a deep breath and he looks up at you. I think I could have taken it if it was 1v1. And he puts his hand out.
I'll shake it. I think you're probably right. Genuinely, those were some cool boots. I did not expect to see you flying. Very cool.
He just like lifts just half a foot off the ground with the boots. Not quite to get to your eye level because you're a bit taller than him. Yeah, they're pretty neat.
I'm going to assume you got those up there, not down here, but... Right? Like I couldn't find myself a pair of...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You join and you can find yourself a pair, but that's not always easy either.
Are you down here often?
Yeah. I like the fights. You're lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Noted. Are you the only one of the guards up there that come down here to participate in this?
Most of them are scared to come down to the Hollows in general. Maybe not scared even. They think they're too good for it.
And
That tracks.
I guess you're different, huh?
I wouldn't say that. I just like fighting. And we don't get as much of that up there.
I step back, kind of shake my head a little bit and step away from them. And I start to kind of just look around the room and look for Velvet again. But I'll hold where I am and I'll wait for Jackal.
You're watching as just like an impartial viewer of Velvet. She's obviously picking on Blister again because she was in much longer than him and he is banged up. Like he actually got hurt a few times. So he's got some like scratches and stuff that needed to be cleaned up. They have this like camaraderie aspect of doing this so long. And Jackal is continuing to speak with the guard. This is your first time here. I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, we're new.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, keep an eye out for us.
Couldn't get up to Silktop?
No, they didn't think that my skills were good enough for whatever's up there, which is fine. I'm probably more suited for down here anyway.
I don't know.
I think he could have made it up, but he didn't want to leave me on my own.
Good friend, then. Once you start getting used to it, I heard it's not too bad down here, but it's a hell of a lot better up there. I wouldn't want to be living in the bowels like this.
Well, hey, maybe one day we'll make it up there. I don't want to hold you too long, so rematch someday?
It's not all it's cracked up to be up there either. Most people up there, if they know you come down here, even me, they see me worse for it. They'll think of you worse because you started here, even if you do make it up there.
I guess I'm not used to that. So, what's one more place like that, right?
It's easier being alone, I'll tell you that. And he extends up a little bit higher so he's looking you in the eyes and then pats your shoulder. Good luck.
Thanks. Same to you. Hey, what was your name? Your real name, unless you don't want to share.
We'll see. Maybe next time. And next time I'm focusing you down first. And he goes back to the ground and heads for the door.
Sounds good. You let me know if you want to do a little bit of sparring without those things on.
He stops at the door and he looks back at you with a mischievous smile. One little nod and continues walking.
Yeah, he's a good guy. All right, let's go find Velvet.
All right. Start heading towards where Velvet was, watching her and Blister just kind of going at it. And as soon as I feel Jackal approaching, I'm heading in that direction and just totally like insert myself in that conversation that they're having. So you two go way back, don't you?
Yeah, you could call it that. I've knocked him on his ass plenty of times, and you see he just immediately shakes his head and he sits down and he looks like he's finally like getting comfortable, like he's taking his boots off.
I'll start taking that vest off too.
You did good out there.
Who, me?
Both of you. For your first time?
Thank you. You're a pro, clearly.
Yeah, I like to think so.
How many of these have you done?
You start losing count.
What else is there here? Isn't this a means to get out, to go do something else? Or is this the end game for you? Just fighting here and getting whatever money comes your way.
This is one of the only ways you can get money, decent money in the Hollows. And I like it. It's fun.
Is this entire city so unaware of what's happening on the outside world? There doesn't seem to be much fear of the resonance here.
We got big walls. We got guards armed to the fucking gills. As long as you're not leaving the city, you're fine. And they may keep us beaten down and in the shitter, but you can make it work. It's better than dying out there.
And the people down here, they just take it? Has there ever been resistance to those top dwellers, I guess?
Yeah, of course. Over time. But they got all the equipment. They got the high ground, as it were. It's why they don't come down here. It's why they got that big gate that shuts us off from the rest of the city.
Has that gate ever been opened?
Opens all the time.
Okay.
People from Silktop are allowed down here. Just nobody comes.
We need to find our friends that are up there. We got separated from them.
There's an easy way for that and a hard way for that. The hard way is you guys leaving the Hollows. The easy way is them coming to join you.
Okay.
Show them where the true city is.
Huh. Maybe we will.
And if they hate it, they'll just get some more blood taken from them or whatever the hell they do up there, and they'll be walking around free with their little shiny necklaces.
Velvet, did you have a chance to go up top, but you instead chose to come down here, or was this the only option they gave you?
This is all I was offered.
Okay. Hey, we're still getting to know this place, and we now have this, shared history. We go way back now, right? If we needed to ask you more questions, would you be okay with that? And if so, where can we find you?
Outside of here, we don't talk. You can find me here.
Okay. If we need to, we'll come looking for you here.
Do you have any recommendations of a nice place to stay?
A stay?
Well, just like for a night, like an inn, tavern, whatever.
The Odyssey used to have rooms. I don't think they do that anymore. I'm sure there's inns you'll find.
Cool. All right.
Either way, you did good, and I'll see you again here sometime.
Definitely. Rematch. We won't team up next time. Right, buddy?
Right.
She says, no, but we will. And she looks at Santos and puts her hand out and is staring daggers in the eye, Jack.
Okay, all right.
She points to you, goes, he won. We're teaming up against him, right?
Good point. I think that's the way it's supposed to go, right?
Only seems fair, I guess.
She nods. You can see her eyes dart a little bit higher behind you, Santos, as you feel a hand on your shoulder. And it's Preston.
Aha.
Good to see you guys here. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, Preston, for having us.
I need you tomorrow.
You need us tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like here or in general?
You guys did so good. And we are doing a little training over at the Order of the Chrysalis tomorrow. Now, you don't have to join in particular, but if you're interested in joining, I could give you a little leeway, get you inside the door. And if you were there to beat up some of my lackeys who have not been doing what they're told, not been growing like they should, there's going to be an observer tomorrow for the fights. And you said you wanted a name for yourself. If he sees you in the fights, might have a bit more of a name for yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Are we talking like sparring or like wink wink sparring?
There's no killing,
Great.
but it can be hectic. Weapons are allowed,
So none of this kind of stuff?
and we don't have those.
Got it.
Okay. So, Order of the Chrysalis tomorrow.
You're welcome to come tonight. You can sleep in the barracks if you'd like.
Not a bad idea. Unless, do you have any recommendations on a good inn in the area? I mean, we just got paid. We might as well splurge a little, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you'd like. I can send you a few places. I normally stay the Order of the Chrysalis, and then the barracks is not nice, but it is free, and you'll get a meal voucher for the mess hall.
Look for a room that's maybe less uncomfortable.
And you're already pretty strong, so again, the Order does a good job of making people stronger, and I'd love to see what you guys could do with that training, because you have great, just great. It was wonderful watching you.
Oh, he's creeping me out. Okay, I'm curious about, I don't know. There's one thing to get a compliment from somebody, but then when they keep insisting, sometimes, I don't know, if there's a way that I can sense like a hidden motive or that he's not maybe telling us everything, and I'd look right to Jackal and you can see my eyes kind of getting pretty serious as I look at you for a bit and then look back at this guy and kind of look him up and down.
Go ahead and roll me insight.
Okay. Oh, man. 10.
You know that Bjork and Poppy and them were like, yeah, the Order of the Chrysalis is a cult. So you're like, yeah, he's just trying to get people in his cult.
Okay.
He looks like he's recruiting in a way.
Yeah, okay. If he's just recruiting, then just be firm when I say no. Don't let him pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. Got it. All right. Give him a nod. Turn to Jackal. Let's get out of here, right?
Yeah. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow, Preston.
Noon.
Noon where? Here?
The Order of the Chrysalis, of course.
Oh, right. Yes. Got it. See you there.
Are there clocks here?
Yes.
Like, how the fuck would we know what noon is?
Yes.
We don't have sun,
Yeah.
dude.
There are magical time devices.
Nice.
Cool. So we'll know when noon is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. We're going to go on a hunt for a inn.
Yes.
Before we leave, Jackal, you got 30 gold. Santos, you got 10.
Ooh.
Nice. That more than replenishes all the money I gave to that fawn.
Oh, right.
What?
That fawn, she has a name. Oh my god.
Well, they don't know that. If I just said to Fanny, they'd be like, what?
Fanny? Ooh.
The love of my life? No.
Listen, I be dropping gold when to fanny fat, you know?
That's
Boo.
that depending on where whoever's listening to this is from, that
Right.
means a very different thing.
Yeah.
You got them dough legs? I'm a rabbit.
You don't got to tell me all of that, Jackal. I'm glad you found somebody, but
Well, look, oh, maybe she'd. No, we'll come back. We'll come back. I've just been imagining that because of the different planets, we would have had weird interference with the earring.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get outside and I know that we're on the right planet, we can talk to them. Maybe.
yeah, try it.
Hello. York, hello, Bjork, hello, Bjork.
Jack, hello.
How you guys doing?
We've had a lovely day. We went and walked about the Order of the Chrysalis compound. It's definitely a cult. And then we got a little overwhelmed, so we all went to a spa to cool off. Did you know? I saw Tevin naked. He strips all of his metal parts and he looks like a shriveled up little shrimp underneath.
You know, I'm going to keep it real with you, Bjork. I've always thought he was just naked anyway.
Same.
So I'm now a little bit horrified.
How was your day?
Oh, it was great. We're rich as fuck right now. We
You got
won
into
the
that fight, I see. Okay, yep.
Oh yeah, we got in there. We had a great fight. I wasn't there for most of it, but it was in a good way. I'll go over it later once I've come to terms with what happened. But we're good. We're gonna go look for a hotel, and then tomorrow we are going to beat up a bunch of schlubs or something. I don't know.
Lovely. We're getting a penthouse and then we're going to go do some training to impress a guy.
Cool. I wonder if these things are related. Okay, bye. Have fun.
Hey, good night.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
Just
What do you
They
say? What do
had
you say? What do you say? What do you say?
they had a great day. Order of the Chrysalis, definitely a cult, so we'll watch out for that. We're firm in our stance of not joining a cult.
Okay.
They got in a fight, and they're going to beat up some more schmucks tomorrow.
When did they become so violent?
They got rich off of it, apparently.
Did they say they missed us?
It was implied in their tone.
Okay, that's good enough.
Did they mention if they missed us?
I doubt it.
Oh,
Damn.
Ouch.
This way to the hotel.
This way to the penthouse.
Both groups are able to find comfortable enough abodes. Depending on how fancy you're willing to go, there are like top of the line penthouses on Silktop. And then Jackal and Santos, you're also able to find a relatively nice place for gold a night.
Ooh.
It's probably nice for us having. I used to live by the river, and Santos was in the barracks for a while.
Yeah, pretty much.
So-
Yeah. It's definitely not nearly as fancy as theirs, which has a hot tub jacuzzi style, like in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
relevant. We'll never know.
Wait, Bjork, tell them about the hot tub.
Damn
This is so cool.
All I do is I get real low to the water line, and I just hold it open so you just hear the bubbles coming through.
Oh, God, he's peeing into the microphone.
I don't know if I've ever stayed in a hotel this fancy.
Finally, I've always wanted to do something like this.
It's all about luxuries and enjoying the finer things in life.
I thought it was about love and friendship.
While you say that, Poppy literally like takes something off of the minibar and face plants into the giant bed. I mean, if it's about that, it should be about this too. And she like pops the lid of the drink.
You are all able to enjoy your various ways of stay for the night, enjoy in the luxury. Both groups have a decent amount of luxury. You know, Jackal and Santos, you at least have like nice beds, clean linens, room between the two of you. It's the first time you guys are sleeping inside the city. And you all awaken the next day.
We wake up on a marshmallow.
We ordered breakfast and it's like the full service when they bring it in and they have to take off like the tops and it's like a full
The clothes?
Yeah, the clothes.
Yeah.
And it's like full service.
I am downing some orange juice right now as I cut into my omelet.
Colin, do we get extra temp HP for sleeping in such luxury?
I thought he said something about leveling up, right?
You can all have one extra temp HP.
Hey,
Take You're gonna regret
Not
that.
us.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not in
You didn't
that
sleep
much
in luxury.
No.
We slept in the nicest bed we could find. That should count
Yeah.
for something. We had to forage for a bed. All right.
Yes, we did.
No jacuzzi doesn't count.
You did. Those on Silktop, you realize quickly you are very high up in this penthouse style. You can see out along the entire city. It is a surprisingly gloomy day. Carmarth is on the edge of a desert, so the amount of clouds is surprising overhead. It isn't raining, but it's just overcast. Though the two of you in the Hollows feel none of that. Just another bustling day in the city inside a city. You all are able to enjoy a nice meal, either provided by the hotel or Santos and Jack, probably finding something out and about, street vendors, things like that.
Mhm.
You-
Falafel.
That's so funny. We made a falafel joke last episode too.
Yeah, you're able to find like a street vendor doing falafel.
I will eat 2 to 5 falafels.
That's a crazy range.
I will eat 2 dozen falafels.
Jesus.
Christ.
You are carbo loading? I guess it's carbo loading before.
I guess.
There's carbs in them.
No, they were really tiny.
They're really tiny. Okay.
So it
They're
really
like
just comes out
gusher
to
size
one.
falafel.
I'll pay the gold for the room also, just so that that's tracked.
From where you guys are, you enjoy your meals, spend a little time relaxing, doing whatever you want about the city before heading towards, respectively, the different areas of the Order of the Chrysalis. Those of you on Silktop, as you enter into the Order compound, you follow the troves of other individuals back to where you saw the lecture last night. The stage is now fully gone, moved somewhere else, and the various benches have been arranged more like bleachers overlooking a wide open area here. It's surrounded by the bleachers on 3 sides, and then to the north is a tower-like building. It's at least 200 feet tall, and the wall isn't straight up and down. It angles inward slightly, and it gives the illusion of it being even taller than it is. And then about 100 feet up, there is a large balcony that's currently empty, but there are large Order of the Chrysalis banners, the orange with the silhouette of the butterfly on both sides of the balcony. As you approach, you realize to the west side of this training ring, there is a large cutout of the floor. It leads directly down into the hollows. There are some nondescript pipes and tubes that head downward into the city through this opening, but it also looks down upon the Order of the Chrysalis headquarters in the hollows. It looks down upon another training ring. Jack and Santos, as you also are making your way, you are taken behind a large wall in the encampment in the hollows. So you have to enter the Order of the Chrysalis encampment. You're following all these people, and there is what looks to be like a man-made wall from the Order of the Chrysalis that blocks off portion of this area from the rest of the hollows itself. So people can't look in as much. As you enter this area, you are greeted by daylight coming from above. There is this odd hole in the ceiling cordoned off by this large wall, and the light ahead illuminates a large square training ring. But as you approach, the group of people that you're following, they head a different direction. And as you follow, you see they lead to a gathering of individuals and a starting line. Preston is here speaking with some of the recruits, and you can see it looks like there is some sort of obstacle course in your way from here to the training ring. You can also see from here, looking up through the hole in the ceiling, a bit of people from Silktop that are curiously looking down at what's going on down here in the hollows. But more notably, you see the same large tower overlooking this fighting ring, the large banners on the sides, and of course the balcony. From above, anyone could watch your every move. In the hollows, people are a little bit antsy, jumping around, hyping themselves up. There's a bit of that up on Silktop, but most people have taken seats at the bleachers or found a spot in this like small yard to call their own, and they patiently sit and wait and watch up towards this balcony.
Well, Jack, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. I was expecting kind of like a fight, but I'm also kind of down for a race. Were you getting used to the artificial light like I was down here?
I mean, I don't know, I guess. I definitely noticed the sunlight standing out to me, but I kind of missed the sun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to it, but there is something that's calling to me still about this city down here. It's just it feels alive. It feels exciting down here, you know?
Yeah, I do. How are people lining up? Is it single file? Like, it looks like people are going one at a time down this obstacle course?
Everyone is waiting at this like starting line. No one's going through the obstacle course yet. It looks like nothing has started. It is more this like massive group of people who are all pushing and shoving to get to the front. And they're all different types of people here. People have all their weaponry with them. They're buffing themselves with magic. This is a big spectacle.
I'm looking around to see how many other people. Is there anyone in the air? Any flyers here?
I would say there probably is. You notice that there are some people that have wings. There is specifically a Kenku man who has a bow on their back. And you've seen Kenku that can fly before, specifically not flying right now.
Well, I mean, everyone's struggling to get to the front. Do you want me to fly us up there? I mean, I think if I fly my way through the obstacle course, it's probably going to be frowned upon.
Yeah, but nothing against flying to the front of the line, right? Maybe. Is Preston around? Do we see Preston?
Preston's a big dude. You can see him through the crowd, and he's talking with people. He's answering some questions. He's not quite up the front of the line necessarily.
I'm just going to fly over to him then.
Fine.
Jump up, take to the air, let my wings unfurl, fly, kind of flap my wings so I'm a little bit above him. Hey, Preston, what gives?
As you fly over this group of people, a lot of people like look up at you, and you just hear someone, jackass.
I just chuckle. Jealous.
As you fly over to Preston. Good to see you. You made it.
I did. We did. Both of us did. So what are the rules of engagement here? What do we do? Is this allowed? And I'm kind of flap my wings a little bit harder.
Obstacle course. At the end, big old beat 'em up. No killing.
Okay.
It's technically not allowed, but if you're looking to impress, I think cheating your way through the obstacles is not a good way to do so.
Gotcha. Okay.
When that bell rings, you make it through the obstacle course, and then at the other end, another bell, and you beat the shit out of each other.
That sounds like a good time. See you on the other side, I guess.
He says it's better than that more dainty stuff they do up top.
I'm gonna nod and I'll fly back to Jack. Well, flying is not good, but I think maybe we should shoulder our way through. We're not gonna make any friends if I fly us to the front. And also, to be honest, I don't know if we want to be in the front. On the other side of this obstacle course is where all the beating up happens. And the first ones that get there are probably going to be the first targets for the second group of people that get there. I don't know. Let's kind of let them show us what they got a little bit first.
Sounds good. Hey, do you think the others are up there? And I'll like point at the big skylight. Think they might give a bird's eye view of the situation?
You can ask Bjorg.
Bjorg, hello, Bjorg, hello, Bjorg, hello, Bjorg, hello.
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 Hey, are you guys watching some sort of event with the Order of the Chrysalis through a big hole in the ground right now?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to say quietly, I'm going to give you over to Santos, and you're going to help us cheat, okay? Just give us a bird's eye view of the situation. Okay, here you go. Here he is. I hand the earpiece over to Santos.
Hello?
Santos, you hear Bjorg midway through a sentence. We already promised Tevin and Poppy that we would cheat with them.
Wait, what
Santos,
do you...
hi.
Hi. What, Poppy and Tevin or what? What do you mean, cheat with them? What?
Well, we were under the assumption that we had to impress Dominic. If you recall, he is the leader of the Order of the Chrysalis. We found a schedule of his. He takes people into mental training. Very curious. Into his special garden. We don't know what that means. We're not a fan of it, though. But they said to gain Dominic's attention and favor, that you have to impress him in some way, shape, or form. And that is mostly through these games, these fights, these scuffles.
Are they up there with you right now, or have you already separated from them?
Did they already separate?
No, they're right there. And Bjorg, from what you see, it looks like there's basically two fighting rings. There's one on Silktop and there's one down below. And it looks like Tevin and Poppy will be up here.
we're not sending them down to you all. We have our own ring up here, and they're going to go duke it out, hopefully not against each other. We're hoping to throw them a little surprise, a little 2v2 tag team action.
Oh, okay.
If we can see you, if we can get sight of you, I don't know how far deep down you are.
Start waving.
Jack's waving. Do you see him? Do you see him waving?
Do I see him?
Yeah, you get to the railing and you see a fighting ring down below, an obstacle course, a large group of people, and one furry hand going back and forth.
Santos, you have 3 options right now. What would you prefer? Do you want to burn your opponents alive? Do you want to bolster yourself? Or do you want to launch others into infinity?
Oh, I think launching others into infinity sounds pretty great.
Can you catch?
I can try. Jack, get ready to catch.
What? I was thinking he would just tell us something. Oh my god.
I rip open my pocket and I am creating an Eldritch Cannon. I'm going to toss down Oopsies and aim for
Just
Santos.
give them a bomb?
That's
How
exactly
far across is that?
That is a good question. I'm just... Pew.
So, do you like frisbee chuck him? Like, how do you do this?
No, it's more like tossing a penny into a wishing well. It's just... Whew.
But it's so much thicker and so much higher.
It's about the size of your palm. I made him tiny this time, so he is a tiny Eldritch Cannon. Yeah, it's just this little small square that I just... Whew. And then as he goes down, the legs emerge and that force push catapult type mechanism comes out as he then glides over to Santos or Jack, whoever might be safest.
I'll fly up and try to meet it part way.
Oh, okay.
It's like a sugar glider all the way down. It just...
Jesus.
Santos, you were able to meet Oopsies just slightly in the air, makes its way all the way to you. Small enough to fit on one of your shoulders.
I will keep that active the best I can.
Got it.
And if you need anyone off of you, off of an obstacle, away from you in the slightest bit, let me know.
Done. Okay. I will head back to Jackal and explain to Jackal this plan with Oopsie. You want it, Jack? I mean, right now, you're the winner of the tournament that we just fought, and I think that maybe it might be better to put all of our eggs in one basket in terms of that notoriety. If you were the more impressive one, then we kind of double down, I think. This might be pretty cool.
I see what you're saying, but if this is an obstacle course, that's kind of my specialty. I'm going to be honest. I was hoping Bjork would just tell you what the obstacles were. That's it. But now we have that thing, so I think getting you through that obstacle course is going to be more important than me blasting any dudes.
Okay. All right. I'll put it on my back. Hey, Bjorg. I can blast this at people, right? What's the recoil on this thing?
I guess you could technically blast yourself further.
That's all I needed to hear. And I strap it so it is angled, facing behind me.
Okay. As you guys are talking, getting ready, there is suddenly a loud reverberation coming from the tower that overlooks the 2 training rings. Kind of chills the air, and your hair stands up on your arms and legs just a little bit. There's almost a static feeling that fills the space around you. And then there's a sudden quiet that kind of falls around both areas. Just a general stillness in the air as a bunch of these eyes are now trained on the balcony itself. A deep drum slowly starts pounding, the sound still emanating from the tower as more instruments slowly come in, as there is then movement on the balcony. 6 individuals come out. They are wearing black hooded robes. the hoods over top of bright white masks in the shape of cocoons with just eye slits cut out. They walk out onto the balcony, look down upon the training rings, and a few moments go by as this music begins to crescendo as it echoes down, especially down into the hollows. These masked individuals then move to either side, and there's a brief lull in the music, just the drums continuing, as then footsteps can be heard echoing from the tower. Obviously, they are magically amplified to be able to echo across the rings. And you see there's an anticipation on people's faces around you. There's a bit of shuddering. There's a bit of people getting ready for the training as a man finally appears on the balcony. Just as this music flows back into full song. And there's cheering, whistling. There are some people saluting all around you. Some people are trying to make these big, bombastic, magical displays, trying to garner attention. And as this man comes fully to the edge of the balcony, he looks down upon all of you, and you all get your first look at Dominic. A human man. He has graying hair, short cut on top, not quite buzzed, but close to it. He keeps a well-kept full beard. He looks relatively old from, yes, his gray hair, but also the wrinkles across his face. But for his age, he looks to be in exceptional condition. He looks to have a rather muscular build. His clothing is well put together. It's dark linens underneath these dyed leathers of green and brown. It's well fitted to him, and it also looks tactical in nature. You can even see from here, small knives are in these sheaths across his chest, and undoubtedly more that you can't quite see from this distance. And he waves his hand upward, and the music fades down. My brethren, it is good to see you. I come bearing Stratton's good graces. If he could see the lot of you, I like to think he'd be proud of the people many of you have become. I would share more of his wisdom, as I often do, but there will be plenty of time for that later. For now, we have a training to get to. I am delighted to see so many people taking the plunge to better themselves. Members, old and new. Those of you who find yourselves worthy of taking on the challenge, take your stances. Those of you who choose to sit on the sidelines, who choose to watch while those who are stronger than you do. You watch those who choose to better themselves while you choose to sit back and watch strength pass you by. While you sit, useless, think to yourselves, why am I not out there? What could I do to be better than I am now? And then do it. Because no one is going to do it for you. You are the only one who can take that leap. Don't think. Just do. Allura, Preston, take it away. On Silktop, you see Allura comes out. Many people are already standing in their positions where they want to stand for the training. She walks out, places, and points to the training field. Preston, on the other hand, much more bombastic, turns to the group. Everyone ready? When that bell rings, you make it through the obstacle course. It rings once more, you beat the shit out of each other, and no killing! You watch as on Silktop, a bunch of people are getting up from the bleachers, taking off their outer layers, getting ready for the training as best they can, finding different places. It looks like people are spreading out in this field a bit in lines facing Allura. And then in the hollows, everyone's just cheering. People are screaming. They're hyped up. People are jumping around, just waiting for this bell to ring.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can. Holler if you need me.
Okay.
We can all see from up here, like the goings on down there.
Yes, if you choose to stay on the left side, which is easily able to do, you can see both fighting rings.
Okay. But are they a different thing or are they the same competition?
It looks very different.
Okay.
The ones at the hollows, like you can see an obstacle course in front of them. The others up here are just lining up in like an open grassy field.
Okay. I would like to be able to see both, but priority is being within 30 feet of Poppy.
Okay. If you are able to communicate that before Poppy and Tevin go out, you can make sure they're on like the edge closest to you guys.
Okay.
I would be following behind Lenore. If she has a strategic spot that she wants to go, I will be perched up, trying to not bring attention to myself, but also just one hand directly in the pocket, ready to grab whatever gadget that I might need to assist them in what they're about to do.
I want to kind of ready an action if I can. Does it look like someone is gonna like shoot a gun or do something to like signal the start of it?
You did hear he said that there would be a bell that is rung, and you see the bell and you're able to trace it down to someone with the lever next to it.
Okay. I'm looking at that guy. As soon as I see him put his hand on the lever, I'm going to activate emboldening bond between the two of us.
Oh yeah. Tevin, are you joining up top?
As long as I see Poppy going,
Oh, she's going.
I'm ready. If this is the moment, yeah, I am following right behind Poppy, and we are side by side.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do this in a fun little way. We're gonna start with a few different things happening. Notably, none of them are rolling initiative. At least not yet. There is a loud bell that is heard as Santos, you watch the guy reach for the lever and pull it. You activate that emboldening bond between you and Jackal. And that echoes not only in the hollows, but up and out into Silktop, as there is also a loud reverberation coming from the tower. Everyone from the hollows starts rushing through this obstacle course. And the first thing that you all see is there's about a 20-foot wall ahead of you with a couple of ropes hanging down from it. And people just run up and start grabbing the ropes and starting to climb them. Other people are like grabbing them down, trying to pull them off of the wall. Up on Silktop, Allura just starts barking commands in the most calm tone possible. Push-ups. That's all she says, and all of them are down in a push-up position in an instant after that. You guys are able to like get into position, and as you guys get to the wall, I need all four of you to either tell me if you're doing something differently or roll me athletics, please.
Yes, baby, athletics.
It is.
Tevin will not be doing push-ups because he doesn't necessarily know how to do them at first, so he's just going to basically stand over everybody and just watch for a little bit.
In my excellence, because I got a dirty 20, I show Kevin how to do a push-up with immaculate form. Kevin, it's like this. You gotta like, you know, it's kind of like you lay your body down and you put all your weight on the tips of your toes and then you push up and down with your arms.
I believe the floor is much too heavy to move. Why are you trying to push it?
You're pushing yourself, not the floor, buddy.
To push yourself back up, why would you go down to go
Oh
back
my
up?
god. She just does like a monk move and like cuts his feet underneath him, brings him down to the ground. She like underswipes him. And it's like, oh, Tevin, please just do the push-ups exactly like I'm doing them.
Oh god, you said athletics?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a 3.
Oh,
My God.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
thematic.
my God, that's
I love
perfect,
that.
actually. That's even better.
wow. Whoa.
She's
Woof.
gonna be paying attention for sure.
Yikes.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
And Jack, you can add a D4 to that if you wanted to.
Cool. My initial thought for this start of this was to just jump onto people's heads and spring off of people's like heads and shoulders to get ahead of everyone. That's just an image. I'm just gonna roll the athletics.
Nice.
24.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with a 24.
When we get to the wall and I'm going to start climbing up. I'm looking around. I got a 27 athletics. Do I see people doing any dirty moves, like trying to like shove people off the rope or anything like that?
Yes, 100%. People are trying to actively pull people off of the rope so that they can get there faster.
Okay,
Like everyone is playing dirty.
great. From the rope that I'm on, I'm climbing up it as fast as possible, but I'm going to swing when I get to the top. I'm going to try to knock the two people next to me off like a pendulum, hitting one to the right and then another to the left, and then I continue moving upwards.
Hell yeah. You are able to do so as you knock the person to the left off, knock the person to the right off, and then all of a sudden Jackal vaults off of your shoulders over top of the wall ahead of you and onto the other side.
Nice.
Meanwhile, up on Silk Top, Poppy, you're doing these immaculate push-ups. Allura is walking back and forth, up, down, in this rhythmic form. You're starting to hear other people crack under pressure. Notably, Tevin is stuck in like the bottom portion. Like he's not pushing up.
He's
like,
playing it hard.
He's playing so hard. And she's just continuing up, down, up, down. We're getting to almost triple digit push-ups that she's forcing people out of.
Whoa.
And you are sweating. But oh my God, does it feel good? A lot of people bow out and they're like sitting down, like waiting for the next exercise or something. Other people are just up and out of there entirely and go sit on the bleachers.
Yeah, I mean, she's ripped, so she's pumping. And she looks over at Tevin on one of her push-ups when she's up. She kind of like kicks him again and is like, come on, buddy. You gotta go up and down.
I believe one of my appendages is possibly malfunctioning.
Can you like make your feet hydraulic? Like, I don't know, do something to make it look like you're moving.
I'll just kick one leg out to the side a little bit.
So you're just moving one leg back and forth a little bit.
Just sideways.
Just to have
as
some
well,
sort of
up and
movement.
down. Just, yeah.
Yeah. For hour 2 in the hollows, you jump over this wall and there's immediately a building ahead of you, and it looks like it's got this like glass roof. There's still a few people ahead of you, though with your amazing rolls, you have quickly gotten to the front of the pack, and you burst through the opening, and there is this large curtain that all of these individuals go right through. And as you're following in them, there is this dark room that is filled with this greenish orange smoke, and it hurts your eyes and it feels like noxious to breathe. So you start to hold your mouth and you're trying to figure out where to go in this room. On Silk Top, Allura says up, down, hold, as everyone starts doing planks across the entire area.
Stop moving your leg, stop moving your leg, stop
Tevin
moving your
is
leg.
in.
He's killing it. He's been doing it.
I need constitution checks from everyone, please.
Okay.
Not my worst.
Take
From all four
any
of us.
spells
Another
to help
dirty
with
20.
this.
Stop.
Ooh, we're so consistent, Poppy.
Can I, at this moment, hearing the bell from down below and noticing that, like, I can't do anything to help out Tevin or Poppy in this moment, can I just instinctually set off Oopsies and try to propel Santos forward to help him with his check?
But you don't know that
Oh, no.
you're just setting, technically you're just setting him off randomly. just hoping that it's
Yeah.
helpful.
Just hoping it helps.
I heard the bell. I can't be helpful now. I might as well just boom, pull the trigger.
God.
It's just, yeah.
You could blow Santos's head off if Oopsie's is like looking the wrong
Holy
way.
Oh boy.
crap.
Luckily, he's on its back.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a jetpack right now.
You're just roll me a d20, just a straight up luck
boy.
check to see how useful this is in the moment.
18.
Okay,
Wow.
Santos, I'm gonna ask you to roll me with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Your
Let's do that again.
Constitution check.
Speaking of, I am using my inspiration from however many episodes ago.
Okay.
Nice. 15 total is what I got.
14.
10?
So we have a 15, a 14, a 10, and a 20. Poppy's really carrying it
Oh
up
my
for
God.
those on Silk Top. Santos and Jack, you enter into this noxious room, and there is this burst all of a sudden of not being able to figure out where you are, and all of a sudden there's just Santos is getting turned around, and all of a sudden Oopsies goes off. And Santos, you almost fall over. It knocks you into Jack. Luckily, you have this like emboldening bond. It pulls you together, so you're able to get your bearings. But you turn back around, and Oopsies blows through this other hidden curtain that you had to find, so you could see the exit, and it blew some of this noxious smoke away, so that you were able to grab Jack and get the hell out of there.
Seeing that this curtain moves, as we start to move through that, I want to grab a gold coin. I'm going to hopefully throw people off. I'm going to cast light on the gold coin to hopefully draw people towards it, and I'm going to throw it in the opposite direction of where this curtain is.
Awesome. I fucking
Brilliant.
love that. Especially since Oopsies was the one that did like an action separately. It was not you yourself. So yeah, you're welcome to cast light. You're welcome to throw that.
Wow.
Up on Silk Top, Poppy, you are. Ooh, it is so starting to burn. You're doing that little shake, but oh my gosh, it's just working. You're just doing such a good job. Tevin, with a 10, I feel like you're actually doing pretty good, but I feel like your balance is off. Like you keep on having to put that leg out to like, catch yourself because you keep on feeling like you have to move. Because Poppy said move, you have to move, and now you're supposed to stay still, and you're just not quite doing so. Up on Silk Top, there are more and more people bowing out, just not able to do these exercises. Jack and Santos, you get to the next obstacle, and Jack, this feels right at home. It is a large, like sludge pit, but coming out of the sludge are these thin wooden poles. And you see, Jack, there's only 2 people ahead of you right now, and they're instinctively jumping on top of the wooden poles and balancing so that they can continue getting across to the other side where the training ring is. One person falls off, and then you can see they're like stuck in this like inky, sticky sludge, and it's slowing down their movement like crazy.
Santos, you go first.
Up on Silk Top, Allura ends all of your exercises, and she begins actively doing a stretching in front of you guys, not walking you through anything, not saying anything, but everyone is instinctively following what she is doing. And this is yoga, yes, but this is like extreme, crazy, twisted knots that she is trying to put you all into. And in this case, I need everyone to give me either a normal dexterity check, or I will allow acrobatics for this.
How many people are still competing with Poppy and Tevin?
A good 24.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I got a 17.
Santos, you go first. I got a plan.
Okay. I got an 18, and I'm running on those posts.
I got a 17.
Wonderful. Jack, what's your plan after Santos goes through?
After Santos goes through, I'm going to hop onto the same poles that he's going, and I'm going to start like smacking the poles with my weapon to try and either loosen them or fully break them behind me So like as I'm hopping off, it's just like smacking it. And then if I lose my balance, I'll just use the hoop back to steady myself, or the hammer, I guess.
Cool.
Steady myself.
Go ahead and just roll me an athletics check. You're able to do so. I just want to see how well you do. How many are you able to destroy any of these? Is it just loosening them? Things like that.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to destroy a few of them, making these jumps harder across these different wooden beams. And you are the first two to reach the training ring.
Oh, let's go.
It's basically just a big open square area with nobody really around, just this light from above, and you can see up into the tower and that balcony.
Okay.
Poppy and Tevin, you're both doing surprisingly well with all of, specifically Tevin, surprisingly well with these stretches. And there is a moment where more and more people fall out, and there's only about a dozen or so that get through all of these 3 tests up on Silktop, as well as a lot of people, Santos and Jack, as you're waiting for like the fight to start, more and more people finish the obstacle course, but there is way less people than started the obstacle course. And you can see people are like starting to spread out, like they're getting their weapons out, like getting ready. They're like mad dogging people. You can see a couple of groups, like you can see they're like picking out their targets that are going for first. And in the hollows, where you all are, Santos and Jack, where are you positioning yourselves? This is basically a big rectangle.
I don't know where you're going, Jack, but I think kind of want to position myself a little bit further down so that no one with range can shoot at me as they're entering the arena.
Not a bad idea. Is there anything in the arena, or is it just open, flat space?
Flat floor, rocky a little bit. So it's not always like perfectly flat. Every once in a while you get like a stone under your foot. So it like you almost like topple on it. Like it's definitely not the best conditions for fighting.
I'm gonna be useless from afar in this kind of terrain, so I'm gonna get right up close.
I'll be 25 feet behind him.
We'll say you guys have picked a corner that you like, a little bit out of the way, not as obvious as people are coming out and picking their targets. As you guys are making this plan, you see there are 3 individuals who are obviously working together, and they beeline towards you. It is a human man, very large, very muscular, with a great axe on his back. There is the Kenku man that Santos spotted earlier with the longbow hood up over his head and arrow notched in the bow. And then there is a dragonborn man holding a staff with a bright green gem on the top, and his eyes are glowing green. And they start walking at you very hostilely, like they are like waiting for the signal, like you are their prey. Up on Silktop, Allura stops doing the stretching, and there are these devices that are wheeled out. They have a large gem atop each of them, but they are mechanical in nature, and they turn on. And they start these projections. And these projections show up on the floor in front of these various machines. And there's a bunch of squares that open up. And she points to them and goes, "Places." And you see all these other individuals who are still in it rush to stand in the various squares.
I'm just gonna say ahead of time, I'm casting minor illusion just exactly where I am, of just myself standing still and watching.
Okay.
Ooh.
I get into my square.
Yeah, if there's any free squares close to us, let's meander on over.
You're able to take the 2 like off to the left side, the furthest away, since you were trying to stay near Lenore and Bjorg. And you stand at attention, and Allura goes, "Scan." And that square goes up and down your bodies very quickly. And then there's these projections that start in front of these other contestants. You see people. They wield different weapons. They are individuals with magic coming out of their hands. There are monsters that show up. But as each one appears, you watch as the person across from them has a different, varied reaction. Some are angry, some are shocked, some are terrified. Until we get to Poppy. And yours appears in front of you. This is a spectral image. It is magical. It looks like it's just made of pure color. This like light bluish pink. And it is a spectral version of Darla, Darian's wife, in her watery form. You remember as you see her appear, you ripping her apart from the inside.
Oh no. Oh.
Kevin, Bjorg, and Lenore, you realize these look very similar to the projections in the observatory in like how they were created and how they look like they are interactable. And finally, there's Tevin. And ahead of you, Tevin, is a man that appears. A spectral version of your brother, Desmond. He stares at you. And just a moment later, he goes, "Hello, brother." And for today,
God damn it.
Yeah.
that's a wrap.
Oh man.
That's a fucked up thing that you just did right there.
I'd rather be in my arena than in
Tough
your
thing that you
arena.
just did.
Yeah, you guys have some random nobodies who just want to beat the shit out of you.
That's way more doable than psychological
I'm
warfare.
about to say psychological and emotional damage.
Eish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eish.
Wow.
That was fun. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm very excited to talk about this over behind the scenes, patreon.com/cast party, which is so exciting. We're going to talk about this episode in 1 week. We're going to talk about all the fun stuff, all the psychological torture, all of the definitely not occultiness. It's not occult.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see you there. Patreon.com/cast party. In the meantime, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
In the meantime.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Is watching Poppy do push-ups really what we came here to do? This is so boring. I can think of a million things I'd rather watch than this. Like that time a new guy cramped so hard during yoga he looked like he was breakdancing just trying to stand up. Or Bass Drop doing his wet bar soap juggling. I wonder if he ever did get to 3 catches without dropping something. Dragons used to do those turtle races that took hours. I'd rather watch 5 of those than be here right now. Or like that time I walked in on Havoc Hopsack testing his wrestling moves on a scarecrow. Surprisingly entertaining. Lenore, did you ever hear about Jonas's moss growing competition in Twin Rivers? I always thought it was silly whenever I heard about it, but compared to this, it seems like it would be riveting. I'd rather go back to the spa and watch Dubward fold towels. He folded mine to look like a duck. I could watch Sainty Love do that one dance the kids are doing. It's uncomfortable with the eye contact, but he insists on it. Better than this snorefest, though. I could just imagine a bunch of boring things that would be better than this. Eric 5 reading off his grocery list. Better. Jesky Fire setting a table for dinner. Better. Kaylee painting a white canvas even more white. Better. Kana hanging up laundry. Better. Let's spice it up. I can even make them rhyme. Heather knitting a sweater. Lexi drinking a Pepsi. Chops organizing socks. Max doing finger cracks. Mason using his imagination. Michael trying to recycle. That worked, right? Oh my gosh, they're still not done. Okay, rapid fire things I'd rather be doing. Watch Oopsie pulling handfuls of grass out of the ground, Ryan banging his head against the wall, Stormrider sleeping standing up, Bubba playing a recorder. Winkle could slap me in the face over and over and I would be having a better time than watching these stupid push-ups. So they're done. Finally.